Did you know that there's a group of young African men from the Republic of Congo, known as sappers, or members of Society of Tastemakers and Elegant People? They live in an extreme poverty and have a high level of unemployment. Yet, they devote themselves to purchasing and wearing most expensive things made in the design houses of Paris, London, and Milan. To purchase these precious items, the members of society do whatever it takes to make enough money to buy an ensemble, jacket, or a suit. They wear it with pride while displaying the most gentlemanly bearing and behavior in the middle of their despair. Why do you think they do that? Maybe they want to escape from their reality by consuming very expensive clothes. Maybe they want to fit into their culture that they are from. There could be many answers to this behavior, and it's really hard to identify these answers. Every January, the National Retail Federation, the world's largest retail trade association, holds its annual convention and expo in New York. At a recent convention one year, the most important topics included the subconscious mind, habits, and behaviors of consumers, retail goes personal, creating stores shoppers want, analytics to understand the multi-channel and multi-device customer. Why do these topics attract so many people across the United States and the world to attend the big show? Because they were seeking the answer to the eternal marketing question, one that's asked again and again by business people every day. What do customers want, and how can you best serve them? These two examples, a refugee guy who is suffering extreme poverty, who wears luxury clothing, and why thousands of people gather together to listen to business leaders about lead to one essential question. Why? Why do people buy what they buy? What are the motivators behind our buying practice? Before answering these questions, we must start with the understanding of the term consumer behavior. Consumer behavior is the actions and decision-making processes of buyers. As they recognize their desire for a product or a service, as they engage in the search, evaluation, purchase, use, and disposal of the particular commodity. Excuse me. Consumer behavior is the study of consumption, using up of a resource by the person who has selected, adopted, used, discarded, and hopefully recycled it. When it comes to the consumption of fashion-related goods, there are many factors that influence our buying behavior. Consumers think that fashion items make statements about themselves, our tastes, our values, our identities, our aspirations. That is the way we want others to see us. What is fashion then? What is it? The term fashion applies to anything that's of the moment and subject to change. It's anything that members of population deem desirable and appropriate at a given time. For example, in 2020, during the coronavirus pandemic, many celebrities started showing wearing loungewear in their house during the quarantine. With 25 to 30% of the US workforce estimated to start working from home several days a week by the end of 2021, comfortable fabrics and casual dressing will be favored as part of the new way of working. For women, this can be curated through roomy throw-on dresses in easy-to-wash fabrics, luxury pajamas, non-wired underwear, and house shoes. Fashion is both about turning into the zeitgeist, the spirit of times, as we show in the example. To be fashionable or engage productively in the process of design, one must be extremely well-read, well-rounded, in tune with current aesthetics. You have to know about what's going on, what is pretty now, popular products, culture, art, architecture, business, everything occurring in the present, which together make up the zeitgeist. Let's talk. If you open the retail or service business of your own, a boutique or gift shop, how would you promote your business? How would you get your customers continue to buy from you rather than from a store next door or an online store? You may want to use promotions like store event or post images of your products to social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else would you do to make sure that your customers continue buying from you? Certainly, you need to have some kind of plan for the marketing of your idea, that is getting the word out to the public that you exist and what it is that makes you unique and special. We'll learn more about what marketing activities are and what strategies companies are using to attract their customers and sell their products.